All right then, welcome everybody to the stream for this evening. Hope we are all having a good day so far. I have been having quite a good day actually, considering I've not really had a chance to play the game much today, but the little time that I have had to play has been productive and beneficial. But let's try and fix some stuff first, because camera always being weird. Today I have a few things I need to get onto before we probably head on to Tarvelard or potentially Renaborn. He is still 149. I have not yet fully gone through him. What I've mostly spent my day doing today is, you may be able to see, I have gotten rid of a couple of characters. And that is because I have started going through my Bjornings and deleting some of them. The ones that have gotten to level 20. I've opened up a few loot boxes on them, so I did about, I think 9 characters at this point. And I've gone through them. I've opened up their loot boxes because they're already level 20 or 20 plus. So that was fine. And I got a couple of good things. Like, I haven't got anything major. Like, I've got some of the decorations from the, you know, older, like the new stuff, sorry, which I might have a look at today because I've got quite a few of those in my inventory. I did get a stat tome, and I did get some of the new steed stuff. Yo, ghost. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to go on this Bjorning here. I think it's this Bjorning, and I have 4 loot boxes to unbox because I've just done that. And then I'm going to go on Feyrand, and I've got the stat tome I just unboxed to do, and also the new horse. And I think I need to see if I've got the alchemist horse. I think I can buy that if not, or at least the horse of the wilds or hills. I can't remember. There's a horse that I need, and then yeah, we'll go on Feyrand for a little bit, as I said, and then I'll jump on Tarvelard and maybe Renaborn. Got a lot of stuff to do, but I'm doing well, Ghost. How are we? Are we feeling better? I hope we are. One thing I've also been doing today is my Figments are maxed, right? I've got 10,000 out of 10,000. So that's why I want to just check the horses stuff. But I have actually only got 1,345 motes, or 75 motes, sorry. I've actually been spending my motes on gear. So I don't really have much to spend motes on at the moment, except when Feyrand increases his level, we'll be getting new essences, but that's also like a very far ahead thing. So I guess I should actually talk about that. I did buy myself this stuff, which is level 115 Mordor armor. It's bound to account, so I was able to do it, and I was full on motes, and so I was like, I'll get rid of it. This is not going to be the final Feyrand gear. It's just going to be temporary Light of Erendil gear while I'm getting the Thranduil's power stuff, because the Thranduil's power stuff does require me to get Kindred rep, so that's going to take a little bit of time. So I got that. That's my temporary stuff. But I have been busy in terms of farming, getting characters done. So I have this is all like, so basically what I've done is I did 25 bags of coins because I have a decent amount of money at the minute. And I've been doing those. And then basically these bags of silver, so 72 gold plus the 6 gold here. So 78 gold is basically my return on investment from a couple characters. And I've gotten quite a good few things out of it. So I got these new tomes, so new pets. I've got a couple of the new things here. I did get that stat tome, as I said before. Got some universal optional crafting stuff. What else did I get? I'm up to 76 Red Sea Stones. And again, if my prediction is correct, if my prediction is of like 5 a piece of gear works out to be correct, then I need 80. So I'm only 4 away, which isn't too bad. And what else have I got? Oh yeah, the gear. But I need to buy some loot boxes. I actually need to start stockpiling a load of these again, because I do have some on my alt account, but trading them is a bit awkward. But yeah, I want to start grabbing a bunch, because the reason I've been deleting the Bjornings is actually because I want to remake them and like start from scratch again, rather than having like some half done, some not. So I'm going to buy 4 of those. I'm going to open 4 loot boxes. And my luck for like the year is now gone because I got the stat tome and the 6-hour Slayer accelerator like together. But you never know. We might get something. Evening though, how are we doing? Come on. Oh, don't be like this game. You've been behaving so far while I've been on. Right, let's have a little look at if we get anything. Okay, so moats is important because oh yeah, the thing I was saying is I've actually been using all my moats to give Palpatine some gear because the 140 moats gear is like item level 475, which is better than the basic Delver's gear that I have, and also a lot better than the basic Gundabad gear. So I know it's not going to be amazing because like I'll just do Umbar and I'll get better gear. But if I get 475 teal stuff with maybe a couple of like basic essences in it, because I have a load of those spare, that should be good enough for me to move into the next bit of content without any issues, even though Palpatine is quite strong anyway. So I know it's not necessarily the most efficient way of doing it, because then I'll just gear up with new gear as soon as I get to 141, but it'll help out, and I'm going to take it a little bit slow with him. Oh, 1,000 venture experience. That's actually something I forgot you can get, but I'll take it. 1,800 moats. That's good because it's a piece of gear, basically. 1,500 for a piece of gear, obviously. And 360. So I was on 1.3. So I've gone from under 1 piece of gear to now having 2 pieces of gear. Plus whatever I get from these guys. So let's just deconstruct those. I'm maxed on moats and I'm not deleting this character right now, so I will hold on to those, but I need to do something about my inventory first. I only have 2 inventory slots left, but I will put that and that in there, and I will not worry about those, and I do not have anything else. Oh, also another thing I've been doing, because I finally tested this out, because I found out I had a spare before the Shadows large carryall. I was like, I wonder if you put all the like cartographile maps into your inventory or into a carryall, I was like, I wonder if that works. Turns out it does. So I have got this, which is my generic extra 15 Lotro points per character because this map has all my maps in it. I found out it is 21 plus 11. So I can, once I get the other 11, because I just need to go on my way to find them. But once I get my other 11, I should be able to fill this up and get an extra 10 Lotro points. I just have to invest the time and money into the remaining ones. There is actually a couple on the auction haul I saw the other day. Unfortunately, they were not ones relevant to me, but something I need to keep an eye out for again. Right though, that is this character done with. Extra 15 Lotro points, 20 medallions, and 300 marks. I'll take it. The marks aren't really useful. One thing I was thinking about doing, because that there is 15 Lotro points. If I did that, every 13 Beyondings I do is like an extra black steel key. But I was like, oh, I'm getting moats out of this. Or not moats, I'm getting marks out of this. Plus doing a load of... marks are basically useless at this point, let's be honest. If I go and do a bunch of... what's that Shadowed King instance called and whatever. Basically, there's some easy ways for me to get like a decent amount of moats if I just do level 150 stuff. Doing that will get me a decent amount of marks, sorry, and I can just, if I just go do the Founding Rite and the Cardolan quest or whatever, I can get like an extra 100 Lotro points. So if every character can get like 125 Lotro points, 130 because I guess Epic Battles Awaits give you 5, then I can start doing that and on the side be getting a few Black Steel keys for endgame stuff. But that does, I think, depend on how gear goes. I saw someone the other day who had a full set of 140 or 150 Embers gear. And I was looking at it and it doesn't have essences, but I feel like the essences are going to be the way to go at the minute. I think it had roughly the same stats. It's just that it didn't have essence slots, so you have less choice, I guess, is the thing there. All right, I have a few things to grab on this character, and then we shall jump on I might jump on Palpatine as well, just get 2 more bits of gear. I also need to see if I can get more of the conduit. I don't know if this stuff is still available, but I really like this aesthetic. I just never got the full set. I really do want to... I don't know if Fairend will have it, but I really do like the... Maybe white. Actually, I think white works really well with the existing armor. Like with what I have here, I think that's actually... I can't do shoulders though, that's the only thing. So my question is, can I literally just do that in white? Oh, I guess it doesn't. It clips, that's the only thing. I think that actually doesn't look too terrible. It's just that bit that's annoying. The clipping. Is it the shoulders? Yeah, I guess it, yeah. Anyway. Right. I need to go to Southbury. I'm going to go to, is it Myrtle or whatever? And then I'm also hoping today we can get a couple of maybe shards. I actually don't know. Obviously, ideally, I can get my last 4, and that's 80 shards. Or they're not shards now; they're Red Sea stones. So, but I'm gonna keep calling them shards because, you know, that's what I'm used to. Hopefully I'll be able to stream for a decent amount of time tonight. My throat is a little bit gone. I did lose my voice over the weekend, unfortunately. So that's why I didn't stream yesterday, is because it hurt to talk. It's a little bit better now, but not 100% there. Hopefully it's not too grating. It's kind of funny how any other time, if I had gotten this 1,000 virtue experience, immediately would have been put on Fairend. Now, though, actually going to be put on Tarvelod.
What can I do for you today?
Right. The Harmonia stuff, I think I've got a full set of that now. Hidden Peaks, I actually do quite like this armor. Do I? Actually? It's not quite as good as I remember. But this is what I really need. So I have 10,000 Figments, and I have 2 steeds for 5,000. So, bomb and a bomb. Though, I just realized I bought the steed, and I have it in my inventory. It's fine. I don't need Figments for anything else. It's a little bit silly, because I have 3 of that steed that I just bought. My bad. But what I also have is this one and this one as 2 pets, which I'm hoping should be those. I really hope these look good. And then I do have some spare Figments basically lying around. So Pink Pig, what's that? 1,500, 4,000, 6,500. Okay, so I'm looking at, I don't know when Myrtle leaves. Is it Myrtle? No, Rowan Raspberry. I don't know when she leaves, but I'm looking at just over 10,000, and I think that should be relatively easy to get. 10,500. I think that's doable, which is annoying because I could have easily done that. Because I mean, to be fair, I've also got these. Right. Was there anything else in this? Oh yeah, my stat tome I have as well. And I don't know if there was anything else. I'm holding on to these relics of the Last Alliance. I need to stockpile those. And I guess it would be interesting to see the stats differences on these. Especially with the vitality difference. But I think 105 is where stuff like jumps up significantly. Because that is 105 jumping up, or sorry, 106 is where stuff jumps up significantly. But that is only a 10 only. It is a 10 level increase, but that's actually not that big a deal. And that is 90, 89 item levels increase, and that's not even sort of end of the end of it all. And then for physical mastery, I don't know what it is for crit, but I know for physical mastery the essences we're going for are 899 physical mastery, so that's also quite good. So I think we're less focused on physical mastery on the items themselves. Anyway, that's not really the problem. I need might. I'm on might 13. So might 13. Why not? I'm being scared. But I'm not really that fussed about stat tomes. They just come when I get the I'm not actively seeking them out a lot of the time because they're not really that big a difference anymore. But it's nice to get one every so often. What's that like extra little bit of might is a bit more physical mastery, which are already capped significantly. So again, really not making a significant difference for me. What else was there on this character though? I think that might be it. I do want to have a look at this. So Barnacle. Oh, I do also have the Swan Knight. That's one that I forgot about. I had that sitting in my inventory for ages, but I put that on not that long ago. And the Falcon. That honestly probably won't be Emberwing. I think it's literally the same model as well. Very similar. Anyway. Right. I do think though for this character that is all that I need to worry about. Off to yeah, Palpatine, I guess. But yeah, I want to get a bit more into doing my buildings again. I think the reason as well I'm deleting them all is because of the crafting change. I have to not necessarily see if it's the same, like it should be the same, but I think it's maybe a slightly different I haven't like done crafting yet with the new character, so I'll have to see how it does. Rather than being like human, yeah, it'll be like I don't know how you start up a new crafting thing, or if it is any different, or if it literally makes a difference. My throat is terrible. I should also go through all my characters generally and get those Captain Journal, Captain Rankball, Rebel, and whatever things done. I think that's a good idea. Right. All those gone. New mail from Tarvelard. I don't remember doing this. Apparently it was at 1:34 a.m. So that's probably why I don't remember it. But those are, what, 141 Ascendant Flame, which should technically... I mean, it's not Ascendant Lightning, but it's Ascendant Flame, so it's, like, fine until I get the new one. So I'm not that worried. And then Area Effect Target Count. I think I've got that on here. I do not, actually. I probably should do, though. Either way, not really the end of the world. I want to go talk to you. And I want to barter. I think I was just going to replace everything. I think I'm going to wholesale get rid of my artisan greater silk weave robe of sudden thunder. I'm going to hold on to it because I like it, but I'm not going to use it for. I think I'll just get 2 bits of armor. I do know it doesn't really make sense, but it's whatever. Yeah, so this is 476 even because it's 475 plus. That's like 30 levels higher than that. 20 levels higher than that. So I'm going to go for the uncommons first, I think is my plan. And then what else? Gloves? Do gloves next. And then my last one can be... Oh, that's interesting. It was tactical mitigation. Yeah, whatever. And then, yeah, I'll get that one. And then I've just got to do these. Because a lot of this is, like, the bracelets and the rings. Well, the other ring for this one, but the 2 bracelets are just Epic Battles ones where I've AFK'd. So they're not even... They're not scaled the same in the first place, which is kind of weird. And kind of messes with it a little bit. But I'm really curious if we've even seen anything. Because... I haven't, other than on the forums, on the announcement thing that literally says, it said it's expected around December 6th. So I could be wrong. I could be preparing too far ahead. It could be next week, for example. But I think there are enough people upset at the minute with the not a massive amount of things to do, where I think they might push it, like be pushing to make sure it goes on the 6th. which is tomorrow, obviously. If it is, that'll be nice because that means I can get back from work tomorrow. We can jump on. That gives us 28 quests, allegiances to worry about. You know, that's a thing we'll deal with. And then the crafting guilds, which is the thing I'm most excited for. I'm really interested in this upgradable items stuff and how that's going to go. All right, though. Oh, I have a load of... Oh, they're adventurer. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to hold off for adventurer stuff for a little while. I'm going to just be stockpiling more and more lottery points as I can. Like, we were at 3,015 for a while. Just doing those Beyondings, I'm up to 3,330. So, that's doing quite well for us. I'm going to get some of these out. I want to do a bit more work with Tarvelard, getting him like more completion-y anyway. I've talked about this for a while now. So I think getting some more tomes and stuff will be quite nice. If only the server worked. I'm like very far behind. Bag of silver coins, and then 1 harmonious steed as well. I don't know if there's anything else that affects me. Except I should probably get a carryall if I don't already. This one I think is my generic. Everybody has it one. Yeah, there we are. It's auto gather. Nope, don't have anything. Right. Well, let's use those two. Let's use the virtue experience. I don't know what I'm leveling. Oh, it's wisdom. That'll be good, actually. Wisdom is close to the jump in... I think it jumps up to like 126 or something. So that'll be nice. Because of the 105 to 106 jump. I'm going to hold on to my old stuff there. I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I don't think I did this on stream. I have kind of given up with this now because of the impending potential crafted stuff, but I am pretty much done on my gear for the minute. So from my understanding, this is still right now sort of best choice. Kind of depends on, I think once new like higher tier essences, like teal essences come out, it's going to change. But I think at the moment, from what I've seen, this is probably my best choice for the minute, having both of those. I have yet to get the recipe for any of the necklaces or the rings. That's my kind of issue there. I have got the bracelets though. And I'm just going generic agility, vitality, physical mastery, trying to get that as high as I can. 194.9. I'm pretty happy with that. And then all my armor here is sorted now, again, with agility, vitality, physical mastery. I think I have one with crit on it. I could be wrong about that. But something has crit. Was it you? No? Oh yeah, this one has crit. And yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. Because I don't want to be... I can craft these. And I can technically make, 74 of them or 76 of them or whatever I have. But it's a lot for not, like, potentially a great output at the minute. Okie dokes. I'm going to go to Umbar first. I finally unlocked the other daily, so that's good. We can do a bit of that. And then, as I said, I might jump on Ranaborn afterwards. I also need to check Kestor, because Kestor is my tailor for tailor guild person. Do I have... Ooh, this is the first time I've not had all of them. Okay, let's do Brine Touched Claws for 1. And the rest, just those. I mean, I'm max at the minute. I mean, I don't actually know if we're going to go higher with rep. I know, obviously, allegiances are going up, but I'll be curious. Either way. Oh, that also is very nice. So I've just done Up and Comer, which has now given me an extra task that I can do per day. which I guess I will go and do. I have one more Brine Touch clause. I actually realized that I really need to just go around with my task carrier. I completely forgot I have one. I have like 1,000 of the Gondor stuff in there, but what I really need to do is do like a couple Lotro point runs with characters with the task carrier and just do it with my ults and build up my task items there. And if I can get like 1,000, if I can go through with a couple characters and I can get like 1,000, you know, things, and I can do 100 tasks, you know, because 100 tasks, 5 a day, 20 days. Is that's how that works, right? Yeah, right. Double checking myself. 20 days of rep stuff. So that is 1,000 items I'd need. 1,000 items per character, and then I could go and get one of those. Do that on 5 characters, then I get myself, you know, 10 per day on Feyrand and on Tarvelard, and I can do it on all my other characters. And it just helps in future, especially with Tarvelard with rep. I probably should have put that on Tarvelard, but I like the idea of this character building its own stuff up. Right. I think that's all I need to be in Umbar for, except maybe... because I don't need to go Umbar until a little bit later, because fingers crossed, again, over the course of this stream, we'll have something show up. But I've done everything now in Umbar, which is good and bad. But yeah, hope is that over the course of some time tonight, we'll get a patch note and we can see what's coming up tomorrow. That would be ideal. But I just want to check over here.
Umbar is a free city at last.
Might buy that one as well. That's the 150, isn't it? I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing I'm missing. Because, yeah, pocket items there. That's stick pin, buckle, riffler, chisel. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not missing anything then. No, that's good. Good. So I think, was it Jack's Fanal? Whatever, is our next spot. And then we've got the original dailies, the 2 dailies there. And then we've also got, after that, the 3rd daily that we've now unlocked. Which is an interesting one. I'm not sure fully how that works at the minute. I'm gonna go with that harmonious hood and harmonious cloak. I have spares now. Let me start building up my my stuff properly. I also don't know where I am on the reward track. I've been doing a lot more farming than I have actually doing content as of late, so but 71 isn't too bad with 2 months and 10 days. I think we can definitely start, you know, building up to that again. We'll do some of this. That gets us our small gifts. We'll also do the dailies, and I'll probably chuck that into... I don't know.
And the winds fair.
Oh, wait, do I not do the other quest now? That's interesting. Is that how that works? I'm not sure I like that. But what I can do is start building into my embers now, you know, 100 per day, per character. All the crafting stuff, like one thing I really do need to do, and it's fairly where I'm being limited, though we can start building up now because I've done all my gear, is Umbari hide. For some reason, I am not necessarily struggling to get. I just don't have as much as I wish I did. Like, if I had more, I'd have been able to craft my gear quicker. Like, the limit wasn't the Red Sea Stones or anything like that. The limit was my Umbari hide, which kind of was annoying. So I actually did have to do one of my dailies to just get Umbari hide one day, which is a bit crazy. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to run it for just a minute, and then we're going to go do some dailies. I might even do some Word of the Willow. I'm seeing if I can get crafting stuff out of it. I was lucky a little while back, and I was able to get myself some Red Sea Stones. And again, I am on 76, so if I can get up to 80, that is me happy. for the minute. And I did also get that 6-hour Slayer Accelerator, so I might do some Slayer. We'll see. But I will be back in just a minute. Give me Mo. BRB. I have no idea what's happened to my camera here. It is behind. Okay, let me try and work out how to fix that. Boop. I have no idea what happened there. Do you wanna just work for me? That better? Yay, that worked. It just couldn't bear to not be around. Okay. Let's go do some stuff then. I think it needs to be in. I think it needs to be slightly zoomed in. And there you go. That's a bit better. Yeah, I haven't really done much of the Slayer. I think Slayer is one of those things that, I don't know, I get put off a bit too quickly. I mean, I've done everything else, so it is literally just that. And then a couple of the treasure stuff and this budget, burgeoning business deed. I'd say lions are probably the ones that I know where they are, I just haven't actively gone out my way to do them. But the reason I think that as well is because the hunter's camp area should send me on quests and preferably dailies around the area that has some lions and crocodiles in it. And I'm hoping that it's like, hey, basically go kill a certain amount of them. And then I can just slowly work on it. I probably won't use a 6-hour Slayer Accelerator tonight just because we're not going to have a 6-hour stream. And I'll probably get distracted anyway and won't be on this character fully. So I don't want to be on that timer. Whereas if I spend a little bit of time and just sit down and do that for a day, then at least I can fully focus on it. Plus, this quest gets me to kill at least crabs like a ton. I don't even know where I am on crabs. Crab layer. 22 out of 150. Yeah, Lion Slayer. I've killed one. One total crab. Crab? Lion. I just kind of wish Nika Break is counted as something. But they don't. How are they not counted as beasts? Crazy. Yeah, man. So what I'll do is I'll do these ones, and then I haven't really been spending as much time on the ones down here, but I might go do those as well. But I want to try and just run through. As far as I'm aware, Woe of the Willows doesn't necessarily get affected by the level it's run at. However, the tier it runs at does change stuff, and the tier is affected by the level you run at. But I think I can just run a level 20 Woe of the Willows, and whatever I get is what I get. But I might also try 150, just see, because isn't it just a... It's a solo, yeah. Nothing yet too bad. But I don't know if I'll just like non-stop repeat. I guess to tell you what time it was put up? No, it doesn't. The saddest thing will be if it's just like the servers will be going down for weekly maintenance and there's no update tomorrow. Because I've spent the last week kind of focusing on getting stuff ready for like new crafted gear. Like I've been crafting my gear and stuff, that's fine, but I've also been not doing certain things because I'm waiting for new gear. So that'd be a bit of a bummer. It'll also be annoying that if that is the case, if there's no like notice about it. Like right now there's nothing saying it's not happening, though to be fair there was never officially anything saying it was happening. It was just on the forum that said expected for the December 6th, which is tomorrow. Wait, did someone come here and just grab that chest? Because I did not grab that chest. And I'm pretty sure, unless someone grabbed it before I came in, but also those enemies shouldn't have been there because nobody's high enough level where they can't get aggroed. Unless a burglar. That could be a thing. Never mind, I want this one at least. Okay, I know I have a lot of shards, but I want... Oh, so someone has gone to that chest. They're just going between the two different areas, hoping they spawn. I wonder. It's not the end of the world. Like, I'm not starving for shards at the minute. I'm actually curious on how much sea stones are selling for. Red sea If I could spell, that would be nice. 290, 400, 225, 219. I definitely undercut. What's the cheapest? 177. I could make a lot of money. If only I just wanted to sell all my shards instead of actively using them.
Megovanen.
Silver Dragon Tie, thank you for the follow. Oh, Dragontal? Is that an L? Looks like an I on my screen, so either or. Thank you for the follow, nonetheless. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get me to help? Okay, that was confusing. All right, let's go kill some crabs then, and hopefully, I don't really know. I've only done this burgeoning business one, once before. It took ages, it felt like, but also there were like 2 other people trying to kill all the crabs. And so that slowed things down. Like, I don't think I was credited as some of the kills that I actually got. So it'll completely depend on who, if anyone, is even there. If not, then it might be relatively quick. We'll see. I need to find, though. Oh, it was in a post somewhere. I don't know where it was. It was a list of all the dailies. I just want to make sure that I'm actually getting all the dailies. All I'm thinking is, at least with the Umbar stuff, I'm slowly, it's a daily that's getting me to at least do my slayers. Yeah, there was a post that had the like Umbar dailies. Oh, what's this? Oh no! The Crafting Guild update is not being released as soon. It's being released as soon as it's ready. It isn't quite ready for next Wednesday. Shouldn't be. I just found that post. That is very upsetting. Okay, so my entire plan for tonight was preparing for the crafting stuff. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with some characters now. Oh, not necessarily with some characters. It's more specifically Tavella, sorry. Like, I don't want to be crafting gear waiting for it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to be craft gear and then when it's on the like edge of being here. Also, I don't want to be sat around with not the best gear I could conceivably make for myself. What I might do is I might bite the bullet and potentially buy them. But it's not about the sea stones. That's the thing. Like, sea stones, I'm not that worried about. Like, there is very unlikely that on the same day I'm going to make literally every piece of gear, especially because I don't have a max weaponsmith anyway. But yeah, a bit annoying. Right, so it's just the other 2. Oh wait, so, yeah, so okay. Interesting. So burgeoning business requires the deed great aspirations demand. But am I not able to do demand absent supply? I didn't see it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, my tailor's done, my jeweler's done. I very much doubt that Scholar's gonna have a new one. Like, that's probably gonna be it for my like need for Scholar. So yeah, it's just weaponsmith. Or I spend some time using my universal solvents and getting myself essences. Because it should be 1 per, right? 1 sea stone, 1 universal solvent. And I have 75 universal solvents. Plus I think I have like 10 on my alt account. And then I have 76. I doubt that Scholar's gonna have a... I doubt that there's gonna be a new tome. There might be like a teal one, you never know. But so we had the 141 hunter tome, and then we have a 150 hunter tome. I don't know if they'll have another one after that. Normally you just have 1 tome and that's it. So the fact that we're getting 2 is a surprise. I'm more just saying my Scholar is maxed anyway, so that doesn't matter. But I don't think I'm gonna need to craft a new tome is all. The only ones I've ever really struggled on, kinship, not kinship. The only one I've really struggled on guild completion is anything with the ingots. Like Taylor's super easy. To do, in my opinion. Obviously it takes time, but like it's really easy. Scholar was easy as well. I think I've got a woodworker, I can't remember. We'll see. Either way, worst case what I'll do tonight is jump on Renaborn, get him up to 150 because he is 149 now, and I've got plenty of epic content to do and also just Umbar content to do. I took a break on him because I went to get Halros going. He hadn't done that and he hadn't done the Battle of Pelennor Fields. So I was like, I wonder if by specifically going over and making sure that Halros goes and Horn is very specifically alive, like in my game, it should recognize that Horn is alive now. It should. But I'm not sure if it will because I've started the epic content. It depends on when it decides. Like, is it as the moment I touch the Song of Waves and Wind tier 1? You know? Or is it only when I get to the quest that is relevant? Like, is it only after I've done you know, gathering all the crew members sort of thing? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quickly do a Woe of Willow level 20. Just so I can let these crabs respawn, because people are doing the same quests and there isn't that many.
In the heart of the old forest.
Should be relatively easy because it's level 20. And again, level 20 shouldn't affect...
Only by destroying the sword.
Yeah, the level shouldn't affect the drops because it's a choice.
Forest's misery.
Be curious to see what we get though. And I can even jump on Renaborn and Feyran and do these as well. I think Feyran was the one I got the specialized, like whatever, the one that gave the sea stones.
You cannot stop the march of Umbar. Thardur will see. But Thardur.
Let's go have a look, shall we? I got a crate of cooking materials and a crate of ore. Cooking materials, not really that fussed, but crate of ore, Umbari iron, thank you very much. For not a lot of time spent on it. It really annoys me. There was a question I was going to ask yesterday on stream, but because my voice, I decided not to. I can't remember what the question was. It was something about gear. Like scaled gear. I remember that much, but I can't remember what instance it was from. It might have been like the Shadowed King instance. I think that was way too easy for me to ask. There was some awkward way of getting gear that I was going to ask you if it was decent or not. But, or if anybody had actually gotten any yet. I think off the top of my head. No idea. Right, Mr. Bombadil, please come join. Let's see what we should get. Probably nothing major. Scholar materials and logs. Umbari wood. I mean, if I want to get all my characters sort of caught up at some point, I do need like the wood because, you know, actually, I can't remember what I'd be. I guess clubs, but no, bows. Bows, actually, yeah. I need bows for my champion, so that makes sense. Right, fingers crossed. Do we have a couple of crabs? I think the reason I don't necessarily like doing the dailies down here as much is because you have to go all the way over here. It is quite like a weird ways out, but it's weird that I don't mind going from here to here, which is actually further. I think it's also because it doesn't feel like there's what you gotta do, like 12 or something. You gotta kill 12 of the trees. I don't think there's 12 there. I think it's the fact you also have to kind of wait, but I guess maybe that's time to get the logs, possibly. I don't know. I also feel like burgeoning business is just purposefully longer of a quest. Because I would be well past done by now on the previous one. No. Oh, no, you are the... I thought you were bigger than you were. I thought it was the named crab. I think it's kind of weird that that one only... or shows up, but you can't actually defeat it. Like, you can obviously for the quest. But the fact that it sort of stays there and you can't do anything with it. Obviously, you don't want people just constantly killing it to stop people from completing the quest, but I don't know. It's like, why can't I defeat this specific one that I've just have no access to for no apparent reason? I don't think it actually matters which one you defeat. Oh, that's the thing I bought, didn't I? Wanted to see item levels. I think when they're under the crafted stuff, that's when I don't want to do it. I think if it increases, that'll be nice to, like... If it goes up to 515 plus I think that'll be nice. Or even 520 plus.
Umbar can be a dangerous city, friend.
But at the same time, I do sometimes dislike the lottery part of it. If that makes sense. Like, with this gear, if I pick this up, I'm obviously minimum 510, but I could get a 511, which has a better stat. And although it's not going to be a massively higher stat, it is more stats just because of luck. So it's a bit weird sometimes. Oh. Okay. I swear, every time I walk down here, there is a warden attacking everything. I've never seen so many wardens except on this beach. It should be the warden beach. Oh, you want to get hit on it? So you should probably stop having that attack you. Why does nothing want to drop intact claw crabs or crab claws? This is like the only daily I actually care about because it unlocks something else. Yeah, I can't complete it. Like, you actually have like the quest on you. You definitely count for it. And you actually dropped it. Thank you. I just have to remind it by, you know, hovering over and be like, yeah, you have the item I need. Thank you. I still have yet to find a really good spot for chests in this area. Like, there is, you know, potentially 2 up here, which is fine. But I want to find a better spot. Ideally, it would be an area that's in, like, Amphilis or something. Like, a slightly earlier area. Because as long as it's 141 area, then... Oh, I completed the quest. Nice. As long as it's a 141 plus area, then you would get the items. And I don't even mean for the Red Sea Stones. I want, like, ores and stuff. But as long as... If it's, like, 141, 142, then enemies won't attack you. Because you're over leveled. And you just run around. But I think I'll have to wait for my run through with Scarshoe. Who I've just realized I should definitely donate my Delver's gear to. Like, I'm keeping the Delver's gear potentially for Feyrand anyway. Because I don't know what's going to happen to Delver's gear. Like 140 Delver's gear, so I'm going to hold on to it. But, yeah. Why not sort out Scarshoe and then have him donate it to Feyrand when he's done? I think that makes sense.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
Right, what I would actually like to do is go to Halarax and do the proto stuff. The only proto daily quest I've had issues with has been the crab so far. I don't really know why. But,
Greetings,
let's see how we do today. It's the only one I've died to. I don't know if it's because it has like a bleed or a disease or whatever. Like, it has a damage over time something. And that's what ended up killing me. I just can't remember if anything else does. is a lot of people around here constantly. I feel like a lot of people right now, especially because it's just like the main daily at the minute. Most people just come here and that's kind of it at the moment, I feel. It's nice to get these morale pots though. Like slowly building those up. I have 30 of them now, so that's good. And then we do have our embers, all the enhanced runes and stuff. I don't know what I'm going for. I still think at the moment I'm going traceries just to slowly build up my things, but I feel like people are always here. I'll leave them. I'd rather go do the others first. What are you doing? What are you... I mean, I really should be going through here anyway, because I need to do Beast Slayer of the Shield Elves anyway. And, you know, Beast Slayer is one of those all-encompassing Slayer deeds, which is always nice. But, I also need the Umbari hide. And it gives me something to do while I wait for stuff to respawn. So to be fair, I think it can go over there. So there is a chance I'm just missing it. We'll see. Do you have a Slayer deed, Mr. Beetle? Nope, not worth my time. Yeah, other than allegiances stuff, like I should be close, I think. Yeah, relatively. Like 3 days, I think, is that? If I don't do all the dailies, like I think 2 days if I do all the dailies after today. And then I'm 10 and 10. And I don't know if I'm just going to start doing it on any other character or if for the moment, like if I get Reneborn doing my, especially going through Umbar, like itself, like the actual city, I think I can very easily get myself leveling up a little bit more because of you know, the extras you get from the questings. So okay, it looks like there's a ton of people here, so that's always good. Makes my life a little bit easier. Not that I would have particularly struggled, but if it's a little bit quicker, it's not the end of the world. How many missions am I on, by the way? Hey, how are we? I've still got these. I haven't really been doing missions as much as I should be, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, people have just killed it. Well, that's a little annoying. I guess I should try and go this way and see if people are getting in on this kill. If I can at least get some hits in, enough to trigger it as counting for me. That'd be nice. I think on the first couple of days where I was doing this, it was fine because at most I would have maybe 1 or 2 people sort of just before me, and it didn't really matter. Now I feel like it's constantly like Proto Salamander. The amount of times I'm like, oh, Proto Salamander's already dead. Let me go do something else, and then I'll come back in a sec, and then I come over and it's already dead. I think it's kind of a mixed bag. I'm enjoying it. But I think the biggest detriment to it is there's not a lot to do at the minute. Like these 5 dailies are the main 5 things to do. at the moment. Like, I've done all the quests. I've done every quest that's currently available in the expansion. I literally just have Slayers left, and then just doing these dailies. I've crafted, theoretically, the best gear, except these last few that I don't have the recipes for. And then it's just waiting on new stuff to release. So we're still waiting on the 3, 6, and raids. Crafting stuff was supposed to originally come out tomorrow, but I think it's been delayed. It's kind of annoying because I was really preparing for it. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. I don't think you can win though. Like, you either release it broken, right? There's like 3 ways you do it. You don't announce a release date, and then people complain that nothing releases. And then, or that's version 1. Second is you release it, or you say a release date and it's not ready, and you delay it, and then people get annoyed that you've delayed it. Or you say it's going to release on this day, and then it's not ready, but you release it anyway, and it's buggy, and then people get annoyed. I think it said no later than March, but I don't think it's coming out in March. I think they're 2 separate things. It's funny to me that, like, I didn't particularly enjoy Gundabad that much at release, and then people are now talking about being like, oh, Gundabad was amazing compared to this. I'm like, yeah, but I feel like people also complaining about Gundabad. I think some people, and this isn't me like defending the expansion, because I also still think there's annoying things about it, but I do think some people just want to complain about something, because a lot of people just want something to complain about. I'm very much glad that we're not with the dwarves anymore. Like, I don't hate dwarves, but I think we spent a bit too much time with them. I really like the story of Umbar so far. Like, separate from the expansion, like the actual, like, in-game part of it, the aesthetic, the questing, like the actual story, I think is really good. In my opinion. That's like completely separate from the out of game situation of delays and not everything's necessarily there yet and whatever. But I said about this one, I said about Gundabad, but I really got like burnt out of Gundabad really quickly. I still haven't fully completed Gundabad, or I've already done all the quests here. But with Gundabad, I was like, I'm gonna try and raid this time, and then I just like didn't. I think I just didn't care enough about it. I think another thing I like about this is, without spoilers, it ties up a couple loose ends from previous content, which is quite nice. Right, and then we wait here for 20 minutes for a proto salamander to appear, because for some reason the corpses don't disappear, and it messes with my head, because on the minimap it shows that there's 100 enemies. But I'm not going to get credited now for this kill. And then I've got to wait here for the next kill. This is the one I don't like the most at the minute, because that doesn't count. So now I have to wait. I tried, like, I know it's obviously, like, not brand new content, but I think it was before... No, what was it? I can't... No, it must have been after Umbar released, because I was 150, I think. But I like, joined a raid for Witch King Citadel, for the Angmar Reborn or whatever thing it was, and I joined that, and then I was like, I'm happy to do it. Oh no, I can't be on 150 because it was Reborn. No, so I was 140. I must have been 140. So it might have been before the release of it. But I joined a raid for that, and then the servers had to go down. Specifically, Evernight had to go down that day, and I was like, really? There's a lot of waiting. There's no point in setting up properly for it with like burn hot and stuff. May as well just, as soon as it spawns, kill it. There we are. Such a bad rotation. Right. Hey. Let's leave that fellowship because I don't have anything else to do. Sometimes I feel weird not saying bye, but like, we both know why we were there. For one reason only. Ugh. Right, what do I want from this? So I have virtue experience. I'm hoping to get wisdom. Yeah, I'm literally there from wisdom being done. So that's good. Do I want enhanced marines or do I want traceries at the minute? Embers, I'm not really that fussed about because there's nothing like, there's no reason for me to get embers at the minute. Personally, because like, I'll get the teal essences when they're available. I have better gear than the embers gear at the minute. And I don't know what else there is. I think that's it. I might just go for 141 tracery rare and then try and get everything to at least the 141 stuff now.
Kind traveler.
Plus ancient script and whatever.
Greetings, kind traveler. It is a fine day indeed.
But now that's up, so 104. That's nice. Let's use all those. Let's see if I got anything of use. What on earth was that? That genuinely scared me. Okay, upshot damage. I think upshot I bought specifically, did I not? Upshot, I have a teal one. That's fine. Swift bow damage. That is one I should have, but have I got it leveled up yet? Do I not have swift bow damage? Swift bow damage. It's a teal, but we'll upgrade it to get the extra agility. Empowered evasion. Nope. Range attack, evade, and block chance. Nope. And distraction shot cooldown and resistance reduction. Nope. Okay. Right. That's fine. That's us done. Let's go sell some things. I do need to hold on to my pitted axes. I just need to carry on like holding on to my task items for the minute. I might move my task carryall over here anyway, so that's fine. Give me a sec. Okay. So, what was it? Chamber of Shadows. I wanted to try this at 150. I don't know how it will go, but I'm really curious on what the dropped gear looks like, because I've heard that the featured instance gear is good. I'm not expecting it to be amazing on solo.
As the shadowed king.
But I'll do this, and then I'm not really sure what. Having found out that, you know, my plan for, hey, let's get ready for the crafting stuff tomorrow, is not going to work, because I don't think it's coming out tomorrow. I might just go on a different character.
His demented visions may become reality. Why have you come?
Thing is, I still have been spending a lot of time on Talbella, so I haven't been spending any time, literally no time at all on Fairend. So Fairend is still stuck with his I need to do Slayer stuff. So I don't really want to go on him right now, because Slayer is not exactly the most interesting thing to stream. So, yeah. It's so weird to me still seeing like 50k morale at level 150. Like, obviously, yeah, we had a stat squish and stuff, but I don't know. I spent so many years with that being, I don't know, probably like level 75-ish or something like that, but here we are. That's the point. Maybe it's literally just halved. Take damage, alright. Thank you. Finally. At least doing some of this stuff will be giving me reward track stuff. What, we on 72? I think I was on 71 a minute ago, so at least we've already leveled up once just today.
Can you not hear the whispers?
It's too bad there's not really much to do with my reward track. Like, the main things from the reward track, well, I say main things, but like, yeah, seal traceries, whatever. Ember's not really worth it at the minute. Tracery tokens, yeah, fine. But if it's teal, I can get teals like pretty easily now. And then you go up to like the Coffer of Craft, so they're 140, so it doesn't really matter. And that's not getting fixed until the next reward track. So that's like 2 months to wait. Do I have to go closer to you? Okay. I mean, I do plan with this reward track to try and get as much or as far into it as I can. I would like to have a lot of items that can maybe be fixed after the fact, like the if the Coffer of Craft can, like, as long as it's unopened, potentially be upgraded or updated for a range. If it can just be made to be like, hey, relevant to your level, and then if you're at 140, it gives you a 141, and if you're at 150, it gives you a 151. Or if you're 141 plus, it gives you a 150.
My defeat means nothing.
It does mean nothing, because, yeah, I don't know. I'm not worried about you, I'm worried about the gear. Probably not worth anything, but in theory, this should give me embers, correct? If I get a piece of gear from this. I think it gives gear, anyway. I get some sigils of Imlad Ithil, and I do not get a piece of gear. Interesting, okay. Maybe only for the higher tier ones or like duos. I could have sworn I did a solo here and got a piece of gear, but whatever. Sigils of Imlad Ithil. I mean, that can get me moats if I really want to start getting moats again, other than the loot boxes. Rightio, though. I think... I should get rid of those, really. I'll do that in a minute. I think I'm just going to see where Renaborn is for the minute. I might not even do some of the epic. I might just do some of the side content in Umbar until we get to 150. See where that puts us. I'm not really going to craft gear for him because ingots are a pain. That's kind of it. I'm going to see where that leaves us later. I need to get Yaimio going up as well. I want to go on him, actually. I don't know what I've got. I left him in Minas Tirith, but apparently he's in the Pre-Town Vault. I don't know what he has on him. Because at the very least, I can gear him up, and I can take him through Gundabad, right? I can get myself a Gundabad heraldry thingy, whatever, for future Feyrand usage. Okay. What do you have on you? A Shattered Khazad-dûm Tracery, some Traveler's Tokens, or Traveler's Thingies. I have an Incomparable Coffer of Craft on you. Tracery Token Incomparable, Coffer of the Cook. Okay. I think those were from the Legendary server, because this is where this guy's from. He has these Tracery Tokens Incomparable, so one of the ideas I had for this guy was actually getting him to 131, actually, and then giving myself Tracery Tokens. One thing I could still do is take this character through... and get him to 141 and give myself teal Tracery Tokens. That always is an idea. I don't think it works as well as I maybe wanted to. Yeah, because they're all bound to me, but if I buy the items... Oh, these are bound to account, though. Interesting. Only that one, it seems. Huh. I don't see anything particularly. I have that sword, but I don't know why. I have a 116 sword. Why did I buy a new one? Maybe I bought one to have as offhand, or like AoE, maybe? I got the infused garnets. Yeah, that's bound to account as well, so I've also got those two. Oh, isn't that a thing? Can't you get, there is a quest, I think, that gives you that, right? I could be wrong about that. I swear there is a quest that gives you one. It's like the Volume 3 gift box. Yeah, that was it. So the Volume 3 gift box, which is done for the deed Allies to the King, needing all the quests of Volume 3 to be done, which I'm curious on, like, so level 95. So in theory, if you do level 65 to 95, so 30 levels worth of content, you can get an extra one of those. So that is interesting to know. Because then you could trade those over. I think I thought about doing that before, but I don't think it's actually a viable way of doing things, quite honestly. Right. Well, this character doesn't really have anything. I could gear him up, but I don't really know what I want to do with him. Like, I've thought about it before, but do I need 2 hunters at 150? I don't know. But yeah. And I also need Tracery, who now needs to level up. Instead of just 6 levels, now has to level up 16 levels to technically do their purpose, which was kind of what I just said with Yaimyo, where the idea was I get them to a level, I get a load of heal tracery tokens out of it, and then I gear up my other characters. Maybe now I will spend a bit of time on him. And then I just have to remake him again. Because I think gear-wise, I could probably get some better gear soon. And then I just have to do a load of missions.
Though I have tried to convince him otherwise, Prince.
Or I could even just quest. Like, and sometimes questing might be actually quicker at 125. And I could probably get some decent gear. Like, if I go through Minas Morgul with this character, I could probably do something well. I do have a ton of intricate script on them and stuff, so he does at least have some stuff on him to run around with. Because why not? But yeah, going on there, and like, I think one character is basically one legendary. So if I did it with two characters, there's two legendaries. You know, Renaborn could basically see his entire gear be done by those two characters. And we already get 5 per character anyway, so. And honestly, if I get enough allegiance things, I could stockpile enough allegiance items to get the character to 141, go to allegiances, get level 5 in each allegiance, and just get the extra 2, which isn't a terrible idea either. Okay, I got spawned here through my item, my housing item, but this is not where my quests actually are. I do not know where my quest actually is at the moment. The chase. Charming parrot coin stuff. I'm just curious on what we can actually do in this area. Just gonna wait for the lag to subside. Oh wait, we're in Umbar.
What do you want?
I want to see how much experience I get for a quest like this, because these quests were not difficult, not particularly difficult, and they should still give me a decent amount of experience, and I have doubled experience at the minute. If I put on an experience tome like I have here, I can actually quadruple experience. So I might even do that and just do a quick like speed run basically to 150, and then maybe we start preparing for you know, this guy to get his gear sorted. I need to check. I haven't got my thing. I don't think there's a reforge at 146 still, so that's another annoying thing to do with that.
Is it too much to ask for a moment of peace?
I should be good for like gear, and my gear is a bit all over the place, but it was also good enough that I like, it was very good at 140, so I'm hoping 150 I get enough. Oh yeah, he's like over there or something, right? Is it quicker just to swim to him? Yeah, I need to get through with a couple more characters. If I can get 3 cracked Umbari tracery per character, I do plan on like trying to get like maxed out on Tarvelod if I can. That would be very nice. Like, I'm obviously starting with the rares now, but yeah, 3 per character, plus, you know, hopefully delvings in theory giving me stuff.
Might you spare a moment?
Oh no, many you need nowadays. 1, 2. Nope, not what I wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
And the wind's fair.
So 23 You're looking at 7 characters, 8 characters. I have 5 right now at 150 or 140. I'm just really curious how long, if I dedicated, like, purely dedicated some time to it, how quickly I could get to camp. Like, I always tell people, hey, don't speed through levels, but I'm really curious how quickly I could speed through levels and get to those areas. Obviously, 7.4 is Citadel, into the Citadel, which is like actual final quest sort of area. So, you know, not quite likely to happen. Oh, actually, I guess you can get 5 per character once you get the allegiances. So it's only 4 characters. Yeah, okay, maybe a little bit easier. Okay, so how much experience did I even get? So I got 2.4 million, 2.5 million basically. So we're looking at 8 quests to level up. There's definitely more than 8 here, so it shouldn't take us too long to get to 150. And then I can start doing some more stuff. One of the good things about these as well is we're going to get these large gifts, and they are bound to account. So I can trade those over to Tarvelad in a minute and get myself some level 10 thing. We're really close anyway, so it shouldn't be that big a deal. Like, it shouldn't take a lot from what I have. Also, how many quests? I've got 11 spaces. It's fine.
What news has come in with the tide?
Need you something from me?
Hello.
I tracked Kashyap all the way from Langstrand through the shield.
And hello.
I believe he's made landfall here at
I was hoping at least one of these would be my continuing quest, but apparently not.
Newly gained peace.
Oh. That's curious. That's gonna sound stupid, but I've never seen that before. Mostly because it's invisible, but yeah, that's not quite right there.
Might you spare a moment?
I gotta post all these notices, don't I? Yeah, if I dedicated like properly actual time to it, I'm just curious. Even if I didn't do 7.4, the feast is 148, and in theory I can do it at 142. Still a lot of experience though.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
Oh, I'm not doing rest and relaxation. It's such a quest that should be easy, right? Like it is easy. It's just time consuming. I don't want to be sat in a pool of water for 2 minutes when in those same 2 minutes I can run around and do like however many other quests.
We must strive.
All right, this will be where we really find out though how we are gonna do for like damage and stuff, because we could do really well here or we could do really badly on this next couple of quests. Hello.
There was no glory to be found in Gondor.
There was no glory. There was not. I found a lot of glory in Gondor. Just saying. But just not for you. Trying to think of what. I feel like that. Is that intended? I don't know. I do think that I want to maybe switch up Reneborn's aesthetic this time. I don't think I have any other cosmetics. Oh, I'm on cosmetic 2. What on earth is that? Oh, it's just that cloak. And that's just the armor I'm wearing. Yeah, I just don't know. Am I just having to defeat... No? Okay. Bearing in mind, I am not necessarily underleveled, but undergeared for this, so if I get through here, I'm not going to be upset with myself. Oh, there's a quest over here. I mean, if there's a quest that's like, hey, kill some of these rats, then I'm going to take it. But...
Umbar can be a dangerous city. Friend.
So threatening. Don't ask me for help and be talking to me like that. Like, can be a dangerous city. Threatening me. Ooh, what am I attacking? One thing at the very least that is happening tomorrow that I've just remembered as well is at least tomorrow should be the Yule Festival, right? Is it tomorrow or is it technically the day after? Either way, that should mean the Storvagun instance is available, which is ideal because you can get the items from it, right? The bracelets, is it? And I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be like best in slot every time they come around. So I'll be curious to see how that goes for us. With our gear being in the state it is now, I'm pretty confident that, you know, I will be able to join and not have issues. But we'll see. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see what the stats are at the minute because it'll just show like 120 or whatever it is. Who's attacking? So I got one more mead. I should probably find those. I'm hoping I can get better gear soon. Like, obviously doing the epic's going to be what mostly gets me the better gear, because what I really wanted to do when I wanted, like, scroll cases, like, I've got all my Tailor ones now, but I am still looking at getting, I still need, my jeweler ones, because, again, if I'm going to be waiting, I may as well craft this gear now, I think. But yeah, the Tailor scroll cases, I was going to go on Reneborn and go into one of those very densely populated air spawn areas like over here, run down and attack everybody, and then just go to the next spot, because ideally you do that and then you just get a ton,
There is much
or a decent amount.
fewer hands by which to do it.
Where's the kegs? What am I after? So I'm just running around pressing delete. Okay, story of my life, I'm pretty sure. Gonna be over here. No, but I got a notice to post. That's fine. Hi. So where is it then? It can't be in there because I'm pretty sure I got that one, right? Yeah. So it's got to be over here somewhere. If you guys aren't going to attack me melee, then you're not going to attack me at all. Where is he? He's gotten caught. I'm gonna help you, I swear. Oh, I got a jeweler's scroll case though. What I've been talking about this entire time. Is there one in here? I'm actually slightly struggling. Oh, it's literally there. My bad. Oops. Just gonna outrun them all. What was I doing here? What is this circle here? Gut health. Alrighty. Hopefully it won't take us too long though. We're over halfway technically to 150. So that'll be fun. I don't really know, other than the bow, I don't even know if I have the materials right now to make sure I crit the bow. Like I'm not allowing myself the chance to not be critting the stuff because there's no point in crafting something with red sea stones if I'm not critting it. So I don't really know.
What is this world coming to?
What other than the bow right now I will be crafting. Valuable chest. Oh, did I clean up the stuff in there already? That's fine. But yeah, bow, obviously armor, like jewelry, but that's another case of I need the recipes in the first place. And Tarvelad is my main focus, so if I don't have the recipes for Tarvelad, I definitely don't have them for Reneborn. So, a little bit stuck there. And I don't have my VIP thing to have a look right now, which kind of sucks. Did you want?
What will become of us now?
Greetings, kind traveler.
What am I doing? Talk to the shipmates. That was what I was doing. With my like 10 FPS. I'm pretty sure I've somehow got worse performance now. I'm not sure how it happened, but it's happened. $150 Warden, nice. It's gonna be a very long time before I get a 150 Warden. One day though. I'm like not allowing myself to hit 150 or like to level another Warden except from Fairend. Though if I'm going to be waiting a bit longer now for content, then what I might end up doing anyway is like pushing a bit more forward with Fairend to, you know, level up. Not level up, but complete his things his slayers so that I can level up. Because right now I'm just waiting on doing my slayers and me being lazy. It would feel like I'm cheating on him. I don't want to do that. And then final challenge bell to the north. So if I'm looking at 2.5 million experience per, I'm looking at 10 million experience, 12.5 million experience. So I actually have enough quests at the moment to level up, or at least I should, which is good to know. Thing is with crafted gear, like I was talking about, I don't think I need to craft gear, because I think as it stands, I think the gear I get from the quests is probably good enough to do what I need to do. So I think Renaborn though is going to be my main like reward track grinder, like, because you can get so many more enemies together. Yeah, getting him for the reward track is probably the best idea, just because there's so much.
There is much to be done, and few
You can kill enemies quicker, and when you have one of these on, even at max level, you get double item experience from monster kills. So that's a, even if I'm not getting the experience, I'm getting the item experience, so should help with the reward track.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by...
All right, we one quest away, are we? Ooh, 2 quests, I think. Yeah, that's fine. We do have gut health, which is somewhere for a quest. Is it you? Yep, there we are. Hey, level 150. Nice. Now everything else is too low level, nothing for us. We don't want that. That's good though. What I'm gonna do is a few things. One, I want to have a look at this recipe, and that gives me the charm bracelet, which is nice and not, because I don't need it for Tarvelard, but I can use this to craft for Renaborn now, so that's something beneficial to me. I should do. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, it's bow, because I don't get the rune, so there's no like squalor stuff. To be fair, I had quadruple experience on, because I had my double experience plus the 100% experience, and because they don't it's multiplicity, not addition for that. So I was getting 100 experience is my base experience, let's say, and then I'm up to 200%, and then that doubles instead of being a percentage base. So I was getting 400% experience. That's another reason why I'm trying to work out, like, if I got, if I tried to actually like super speed run a character and get them grinding out legendary tracery tokens and stuff, like, is that the best way to do it? It used to be that I would use the enhanced XP supplies on them, but you can't do those anymore because you can't trade them over. Anyway, let's get my map off. Tarvelard, I'm going to trade those over too, because I don't need them right now. Not really my problem. This will be an armor piece. I don't even have all the armor right now, so that's another thing. Like, I have all the tailor recipes. I don't have all the... yeah, I have all the tailor recipes. I don't have all the armorsmith recipes. A bit of a pain. But another thing I'll do is... Oh, that's Minsithal. Interesting. I want to run back to my house. Excuse me. Thank you. But I'm going to get rid of all those for the minute. And then I'm going to jump over to Tarvelard
Hello,
and...
friend. Could you help me with something? Greetings,
get all that
friend.
stuff sorted. But first thing I want to do is look at the auction hall. And I want to look at... the problem is, I don't think the auction hall currently does recipes right. So I'm going to have to do this. I'm just curious if anybody's actually selling the stuff I want. So I don't think I'm going for the earrings because... that's not an earring, but necklace. I don't think I'm going to go for the earrings because I'm going to go the experience earrings. Like, that just makes sense to me. Also, why do I sell 130 stuff? It's weird. Quality. Can I not? Oh, legendary item legacies. I am going to sort by buyout and then go to the second page because people are selling new stuff at exorbitant prices. So physical mitigation resistance, I don't want that. Tactical mastery, finesse, I don't want that. Block parry, I don't want that. Crit finesse, earrings, I do want. However, like I said, comparing those, I get like half the crit, not quite, but like significantly less crit. I am getting finesse, but I could add agility. I could add vitality. I would get more, and I could add... I guess I could add crit, but I'd be losing fate. I mean, maybe it is actually better. Potentially, I'd have to look into it. But yeah, nobody seems to really be selling physical mastery items that I want, which is a bit annoying. And then I don't know what scroll cases are selling for. Let's have a look. Most expensive. Umbar Jewelers scroll cases. There's no way I'm spending 150 gold on a single jeweler scroll case. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. No, thank you. I can maybe see myself doing a gold. But, like, I'm not doing over that per. But I guess if people are potentially buying it, then it's easy money for those people. So, more power to you. But yeah. It's looking at, like, just under 2 gold per, I think. I'd rather just run around and farm them myself, I'm not going to lie. I won't worry too much about bracelets, though. Actually, no. I just realized bracelets are annoying because it's the one thing I have actually got. And it's the one thing that potentially could be, you know, not a huge worry, like tomorrow. One thing I have just noticed, having refreshed, is we now have the update 38.1 update release notes. I'm curious about them because I've only just seen them, so I want to have a look at them. Because release notes for update 38.1 released on Wednesday, December 6th, 2023. So we are at least getting an update. That's good. More quests in the Hunter Expedition Camp. So more quests including the Corsairs of Umbar are now available. Find Hunter's Expedition Camp in the southeast. So we've been waiting for that. I might log out over there on Tardella just to make sure I can immediately get there. So that's a very big thing. I'm excited for that because it's what, 26 more quests or something like that, I think it was. 26, 28, something like that. What did it say? 28 new quests, so that's good. Missions as well. So what do we got? Make your way to the Bloody Eagle Tavern in the city of Umbar. Complete 10 missions from Umbari mission keepers. Takes place in Cape of Umbar. The problem about these missions is I'm not able to cheese these ones because I don't have Umbar on my alt account. I might have to just go buy the basic Umbar package at some point just so I can get through 10 extra missions a day a lot easier. But we do have missions award, allegiance tokens for Order of the Eagle and Ledger Keepers, as well as modest gifts of Uri to level up your preferred allegiance. So that's good. King Thorndor, City of Umbar, Ledger Keepers, Order of the Eagle, and Delving Quartermasters have been added to the Tavern of the Eagle. So that's nice, centralized location for everything. That's good. Added the Tome of the Tidal Dune Lurker, cosmetic pet barterable from the Order of the Eagle Allegiance Quartermaster, and the Tome of the Umbari Horn, cosmetic from the Ledger Keepers. Cool. Travel skills to the Bloody Eagle Tavern. Cool. Delvings are supported in 9 of the 10 missions. The mission Ill-Fated Cave does not support delvings. It is not combat focused. I like that. That's good. But also, interesting that we have a non-combat focused one. Because there are non-combat focused missions in Ward 3 Peaks, but I guess you can't do delvings on those. And then what else we got? Delving rewards have been updated and will now reward most of their usual loot at 150. At this time, only uncommon gear may be found in high-tier delving rewards. Rare gear, incomparable gear, and other rare rewards can be found in delving just in concert with the upcoming raid release. So I'm really curious to see what the item levels and also what the essences are for delving rewards, like the uncommon stuff. Is it going to be 3 or is it going to be 2? I feel like 2 might make sense, like a vital and a primary. Possibly. Or no, a primary and a basic. You have Yule Festival. That's the thing. With the Yule Festival, I'm missing a couple items for pets and stuff, so I might actually get myself some Mithril coins and try and bulk open a few of those. That'll be interesting. Or hope I get some out of the loot boxes. I think you can get them out of loot boxes. Or am I thinking of something else? I know you can get them from the Hobbit gifts. No, it must be Hobbit gifts I'm thinking about. That's fine. What else we got? Superior crafting effects being added to the Umbari Forge. Cool. King's Horn of Action now barters an Umbari battle cooked food recipe alongside the existing trail food recipes. Okay. I don't really care much about decorations, I'm not gonna lie. That said, I am actually trying to get myself to decorate a bit more and try and sort my house, so maybe some of these things will look nicer. The hooded mantle of winter trips now displays correctly on human males, river beyondings, river hobbits and beyondings. Okay. Source of legendary item traceries, runes, and tokens, which scales your player level, should now give Umbari tiered items for players 141 to 150. That's good. If that was a problem, I'm glad I didn't try it. Crab legs now drop more frequently from crabs through Gondor, Shieldars, and Umbar. I haven't noticed a problem, but I haven't really crafted with them. Conquest of Gorgoroth Quartermaster now barters marine traceries. Keydokes Forest Elk skill granting icon has been updated. Okay. That's good. The boss in the mission, Trouble at High Crag, should now probably run away even if they're receiving the maximum amount of damage. That was actually an issue I had, and I specifically didn't run that one because if you run it with a higher level character and one-shot it, it bugs out. So I'm actually glad that's fine to fix. Some of the trials patrolling. Landscape in the World 3 Peaks were scaled up to 150 by mistake. They're now back to being 130 again. Cool. I mean, most of these aren't really that big a deal. It's just like little fixes. Yeah, I don't see anything. Featured instances which require 12 players that are completed at level 150 now always reward a random legendary tracery. Hopefully it's a relevant tracery, but that's interesting to know. Featured instances completed at 150 now have a chance to drop an incomparable and legendary traceries rather than a rare and incomparable. Okay, so I really need to get back on my featured instance things. I don't know really with the featured instances level, look at what it is now, but I haven't really been doing them as much as I should have been doing them. How's the Lamentation now reward random legendary traceries when completed on higher tiers? Hall of Black Law now. Okay, this is interesting. Hall of Black Law. That's a Minas Ithil one, right? Or Minas Morgul one. So I wonder if yeah, I just wonder if we can do that with like some alts and stuff and get Feyran some gear potentially through that when we get to that point. Umbar allegiances now max 20, allowing for further advantages. Now several failure cases for the Combe Forester event. Be careful not to violate the rules or you'll be disqualified from the event. All failures are clearly marked as failure. The Enchanted Vessel cosmetic pet has been restored. Okay, Lindleby and Lindleby homesteads have been added to the Wells of Lungford map. Descriptions of benefits provided by each class by the will stat have been corrected. The shoe emote has been corrected. Umbari weaponsmith and scroll case now use the correct icons. Good. Elder Slade milestone icon has been updated. Okay. That one's probably annoyed me more than it needed to, so I'm glad that's fixed. I don't know what this one is to do. I think I have that pet, but I'm not sure. Oh, what was this? I just saw something a second ago. Oh, Despot and Barrage Rill. I think that's something I complained about as well. The Proto Crab on Bel Inzul, has moved off the beach to remove the danger of aggravating the beastly crabs while hunting for the normal crabs along the shore. Additionally, the Proto Crab got a size upgrade to show it is tougher than the rest. Okay. Open tapping has been fixed for the Bel Izu Proto Salamander bounty in the Shield Isles, which is something I literally complained about earlier. So that's good. What else is there? Bounty targets on Bel Inzul are now level 149 or 150. Okay, because they were like 146 in some cases. That's good. I like that, and I definitely like that because I've had issues with that already. But yeah, corrected the directions for the city and ideal nesting place. I don't remember that quest, but okay. I mean, I've done it, but I don't remember specifically. Okay. Nothing otherwise all that major, but I am quite happy some of those things have been fixed, especially with the salamander. I'm not really that caring about the crab, but I don't know, maybe that'll be my excuse as to why I failed it a few times before. Renaborn has sent me these though. Why, thank you, Renaborn. You're very nice. How very kind. Let's have a quick look. I should only need a few of these. There we are. So I'm maxed allegiance there now. I will hold on to these, obviously, for tomorrow, because as of tomorrow, we are able to go up to level 20 on those. I don't think we actually can see what we have on level 20. I think it lets us go any higher, but at level 20, we can get our legendary tracery tokens, if nothing has changed, that is. So that'll be good to see. And then, oh yeah, I also have a quest. I think it's a relatively easy quest, to my knowledge. Let's go to Umbar Barbel and at least complete that quest. And then what I'll probably do is I will... I don't know if I'll do anything else on Tarvela today, but I will go log off at the campsite here. I think that's just a good idea. So as soon as I can, tomorrow we can get on to that. Part of me wants to leave it a day because I'm like, you know what? It's gonna, you know, be full. But hopefully it's not too bad. If not, we'll jump on some other character and wait for it to kind of chill out for a minute. Thing is, especially while people are waiting, it's going to be busy for a few days, so you know, it's not going to be perfect leaving it one day even.
What news has come in with
I gotta bow and show respect, and then I've got to do that. Cool. Be interesting to see what those carry on to as well in the near future. I don't think you've got anything I particularly want. I mean, there's the reinforced like leather jacket and stuff. Like that is, I would kind of prefer that in some cases because of it's better agility and better vitality and better crit, I guess. but I'm not worried too much about it. Like, if the missions give me illusion stuff and then that is worth getting, then probably, yeah, I'll go grab it just because it is technically better. But again, it depends on essences coming up, and also we're probably going to switch out from that anyway with the crafted stuff, which isn't coming tomorrow, admittedly, but at least, you know, we have options. I mean, that's just pure crit. Like, if we don't even want the extra fate. So I think I'd go with that because the fate is just going to give me power, right? It doesn't even give me crit anymore. So I'd probably go with that one. But I don't think... What, is there also the gloves? Let's have a look. I don't even know what my gloves look like now. Because, yeah, I don't really care much about the mitigations sometimes. Like, it's weird. So, I would get less physical mastery. That's the thing, though. I could get a ton of finesse. But the thing, yeah, I get more agility, more vitality, but less physical mastery. But I swap some physical mastery for some finesse. So, the fact that I would be switching and getting, theoretically, at least more crit from here. And also I would get physical mastery from the agility. I might do it. I'll have to see. Obviously tomorrow we'll be able to get both of them. Unless I go on a different character and buy it because it's bound to account. So it depends. But a lot of it is just seeing how it goes at the time. But I can't use those. No, that's fine. You've reached maximum understanding. But yeah, what I'll do is I'm going to quickly head over to the other place. And then I think we might leave it there for tonight because obviously my plans were to get a load of stuff ready for crafting and see what we got from the stuff there. But because that's not coming out and because my throat is still a bit shot, sorry, I think I'm going to leave. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the East Gate. I think I'll leave it there for today. Might go do some stuff on Renaborn potentially, or just try and get those extra shards from farming. Or I might even just open some more loot boxes, because that's a very passive thing to do in the background. And I don't really have to think too much, and I can just click, because I have some stuff as well that I can sort out in the meantime. And then I need to start thinking about getting Umbar for my ult. But how much is the basic bundle? £30? That's I don't know. Maybe not a thing now, but maybe I'll treat myself for like Christmas or something. I'll buy myself the expansion that I'm already playing, so that'll be fun. But yeah, at the very least, I don't think there's much left for us to do on Tarvelard, so yeah, we'll leave him down here. And then hopefully, as I said, we don't have too many issues. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll chuck on a 6-hour Slayer Accelerator and can start getting some of the... Well, to be fair, I've done... Well, no, this should be the Camp of Umbar still, so... Hopefully, maybe you can get a couple of these done, like Lion Slayer and Worm. I mean, Dead Slayer is going to be very specifically that area, but... We'll see. Because there's lions and stuff, and crabs and crocodiles and everything. Yeah, because if I talk to you, right? Setting up camp, sending scouts out in the wild, better prepare. When better prepared, we will need adventurers like yourself. The hunter's ready for you in a future update. So that'll be that. Unless I'm definitely reading something wrong, but I don't think I am. I think I'm reading it right. Okay, cool. I thought I saw something weird. Alright, then. I'm gonna go then. So thank you all for coming along. Sorry it was a bit of a shorter one, but again, I don't want to completely ruin my voice, but I still want to be sort of present for a bit, because then, you know, if I damage my voice more, then I'm gonna be gone for longer. But also, I didn't want to just be gone forever. So I at least for me, I can hear it getting worse now. So I'm going to lay off for a bit. But yeah, tomorrow, fingers crossed, everything goes nicely and we get an update and we get to do a lot of content because I want 28 quests. That sounds like fun. I might even chuck on a double. I don't know. The double XP is for monster kills, not for quest completions. That's the only thing for item experience. So I probably won't do that. That doesn't actually make sense. We'll see though. But yeah, thank you all for coming along. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.